welcome back to Mainly Gaming. Once again, we're here with One Finger Death Punch. I'm going to be honest with you. My recording software would not... just was throwing a fit when I tried to record anything else, so we're back here. We're going to do campaign this time. I've already completed student, so we're gonna do... I'm on master, but we're gonna do student again. Okay. Oh, man. I'm so glad that worked, because last time everything, my computer died. I just had to reset everything. So, I'm glad that worked. Let me just move back to the first level here. As you see, it's a fairly big map. But I'm gonna play first mission. I've already played it. But this mission will kind of explain to you how to play.
You cannot move in this game. Wait for enemies to enter the zone.
So really, it's just these two zones. Like he says, I can't move unless I'm attacking these people.
The enemy has entered the zone. Notice how the gray enemies take one hit.
And as you saw in my last video, there are lots of other enemies, but right now it's just these gray enemies that I'll be battling.
Press the left mouse button now to attack this enemy. Your mouse cursor can be anywhere on the screen.
Okay, so just regular attack.
Wait for enemies to approach you. Fight using
And then I can
only
just...
the left and right mouse buttons.
You've seen this all before, but I mean, there isn't really a campaign to this. There is no storyline that I've seen. It's mostly just a beat 'em up, and the levels get harder and harder.
Press the left or right mouse buttons when enemies enter your zone. You will see the left or right zones light up when you are able to attack. Remember, your cursor can be anywhere on the screen.
Okay, so I'm just going to go quiet whenever he's talking. But, like I said last time, I don't know how
Missing leaves you open to enemy attacks.
I'm going to be doing things with this channel. I did go back and look at the settings in my software, so it should be running more smoothly this time.
This number
So,
is overall mastery. Keep playing to increase this score.
so
Your misses gives you a higher score.
shush! I'm trying to talk. Okay,
Click on the green arrow to continue to the...
so I'm just going to be playing this until I beat the main campaign, that final boss over there. And then I'll see if I can work on some other things. But I do want to get a different recording software, just so I can actually record other videos in this. So be prepared to see a lot of this.
This is your life.
Just be prepared for a lot of this game until maybe until like halfway through this season, or the episodes. Just because of how long it's probably going to take me to get another software and to set it all up and really understand how anything's working. Oh, okay, so there isn't any settings for sound here, so I'm probably going to be very quiet at the beginning. I can actually change that now. Okay, I am back. I've changed the sound, so hopefully you should be able to hear me a little bit better. Oop, missed there. But no, like I said last time, this game is very simple, but it is very fun and addicting.
You are rewarded with a medal if you miss less than 10 times.
So I'll probably do like maybe like 8 to 10 missions every episode. So yeah, and I'll probably just be cutting through to every episode instead of just having you see the map. I mean, after all 10 missions are complete, I'll show you where I am. But after that, yeah. So if you look up in the top left corner, you can see a speed bar.
Press the left and right mouse buttons in the combat zone. Buttons move slowly in this zone.
If you look, it shows a speed bar, and that is,
Some brawlers throw weapon.
it affects how fast the enemies are coming at me. Whenever you win a boss battle, it lowers that speed, and whenever you win just a regular level, it makes the speed go faster. And whenever you lose, it lowers down the speed a little bit as well. But I find the game to be very boring, I'm gonna say, when it's not going fast. I just like the fast-paced part of this game. So here's the light sword round that I was telling you about. It's not a lightsaber round, it's a light sword. Like I said, I hope the video was smoother. I looked at it before, I just did a little preview with it, a test, and it looked much smoother. I'm guessing it's probably still going to have... I'm just guessing it's probably still going to have some lag in it, just because of how much is going on in the screen. And I've noticed now that whenever I upped the settings, so it should be better. But what happens is now my game lags out instead of just the recording. So that also might be another problem that I'll have to look into. But as long as the video is smooth for you guys, I'm alright playing a laggy game. Here we go, another mob round. Like he's saying, the enemies can fly around, really. Now, I have completely forgotten what I was going to say because I'm so immersed into the game right now. But, like I said, you're probably going to be seeing a lot of this until I can get a better recording software than the free one that I have. It's a good recording software until you try to play bigger games than this, really. And this isn't that much. And still, it is having some trouble recording it.
Hit your enemy 7 times before time runs out to achieve complete dominance. Victory.
So,
Gold medal awarded.
I don't know how long I'll be doing this series. Maybe I'll play it until the final boss, and then I'll move into mastery mode, but I might just play this for a little while and then move into a survival type thing. Here we go. Next mission. You can also notice whenever I start a mission, up in the top right corner where that restart button is, it tells me, I'm guessing it's a fighting style. I think, I have no idea, I think I'm doing a tiger one right now. Nope, it's like a, you can kind of see a picture of something when it does a power smash. It kind of gives you a little image of what it is. I think this is a crane, but still. I just hope that this video is better after going through half an hour of trying to fix the lag problem. Okay, so here we have, this is our first boss battle. It's probably the easiest boss battle ever, just because it's the first one. Also, it's just using the 2 simple green and blue enemy. which has double health, and the blue one jumps back and forth. But other ones that you'll see later have more complex combo enemies. So I'll play 2 more rounds, and then I will end the episode, and yeah. Okay, here we go. Me going silent, that's just me reverting back to how I used to play things. This thing I'm kicking around right now is called the Ball of Death, and it automatically kills an enemy when it touches it, no matter what it is. And I did change up some of my skills. I'll show you those before I move on to my next mission. But I tried, I saw, sometimes it gives you, after a round, it gives you like a tip kind of thing. And it said that 2 things that I have on right now is a good combo. So I'll show you that right now. If I go into skills, I have these 4 activated. Weapon Rain, this drops 2 weapons. I have the heal, which heals 1. I have the slow down enemy assault, except for the instead of the gray out, just because in the survival mode it goes very fast, and if you have it slow going, sometimes it makes it easier for you to battle. And I also have this one, throw weapon, and these 2 are good with each other because this will drop a weapon from the sky and then you pick it up and throw it. Now, each weapon has its own throwing technique. Maces and stuff like that, it bounces back and forth and destroys enemies when it hits them. Swords go through enemies in a straight line, killing anybody in its path. And spears and stabs and that kind of stuff, they actually bounce back and forth 3 times. There goes his eye.
Enemies drop weapons for you to pick up. Press the left or right mouse button when a weapon is in your attack zone to pick it up. Weapons increase your attack range. If you already have a weapon at the same time, you'll be able to throw it.
Like that mace, it's bouncing around, and whenever it hits someone, it crushes their heads. Stabs, if I throw it, it will bounce off of one person, go over to the other side, bounce off of another person, switch back around, and then when it hits the other person, it will just impale them. There was the sword. You saw it. It went flying. And there's a power smash. And that will conclude my first episode of the One Finger Death Punch campaign. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. And I will see you all in the next video.